We are the MVPs.
I don't think nobody in here old enough to remember Carl now.
Nah, I'm too young for everything.
Carl Kanai is too old for me.
That man said I'm too young for everything. He's done.
Remember
Don't worry, I don't have anything. I don't know.
Honestly, we can go over Raw real quick. We can get that out of the way because this show was amazing. Like, first hour was commercial free, first 55 minutes really. Triple H, come on, bro, give my 5 minutes, bro. What's wrong with you?
Bro, it's always been like that.
Shout out to Goon, bro. Goon as champ just looks right, bro. That's the shoot. It's crazy. It's been the image that I had saved from months ago when I said who's gonna be like Damian Priest's future challengers. Like, I had the picture of him as world champ already set up for this whole thing.
Is Nikita Lyons white?
Yes.
Yes.
That don't seem right. All right.
What's crazy is she just turned 25.
She just turned 25, man.
Yeah, that's insane. Finding that out was wild.
She looks older.
Yeah.
That's everybody says.
I was like 25. I'm like, bitch, I thought we graduated high school at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That is
she younger than my wife.
Hey, what are these moves? I don't want to say it, but that move is cool. This finish is ass, by the way.
What are you watching? I don't understand.
The YS6. What is this finish? I like these niggas better with all this bullshit on their face.
Yeah, the YS6 finish was kind of I enjoyed the first part with him and the Gacy and Loomis, but then
that power bomb's cool.
The second portion though is like,
what are we doing with Rowan? Rowan do not need to. Oh, let me touch your back while you go down. Like,
yeah, that's the big that's the Big Cass and Enzo finish where Big Cass don't even be touching Enzo.
But I like this group's face without all the damn mask and craziness on. It looks cool.
Yeah, and it's way better with them just taking the mask off. Like, that's cool. Like,
I like that. That looks. I ain't saying that it's trash, but I just like that better without the mask. They look cooler to me.
No, it does. It definitely does. Like, it works way better, and it makes it more grounded. So it's not like just these niggas in weird masks, like with a rabbit head on, the Zoom moves. Like, nah.
Hey, cutting the promo talking next week talking about, man, I got what by a rabbit. That's crazy.
Man, it's like, nah.
The rabbit Wolverine.
Not that one.
That's wrong word.
But they definitely need a new finish besides that assisted splash. Like that doesn't.
I'm sure they'll change it.
I didn't mind it. I think the only big problem is it probably would have looked better if Gable was closer. He was kind of a long ways off. Like that nigga was damn near in the other corner. So it was other than that though, they look great. They look great. They look great as a group.
I thought I wasn't doing another review for some reason. Well, I'm not supposed to be doing a review. I forgot. So I'm having a SummerSlam, and I said I'm not reviewing again until The Rock ain't here.
That's hilarious. This Raw was amazing, though.
I refuse to speak.
It was a fantastic
Walter pulling up with the title, even though hey, my boy Priest lost the title. Walter do look great as champion. Like he looked like he belongs as champion.
Bro, he looked like he came out looking like the biggest heel in the company.
By far.
I look because he came out with the belt, and I said, "This nigga, I like Gunther, but if I was still like younger, I would hate this nigga right now
Yeah,
because
like
he
and
looks
that's
like
why.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm
just
sorry, I
looks
didn't mean to
like
interrupt. I was just saying,
yeah,
like, yeah, he looked the part. Like he
yeah,
looked like we supposed to hate him.
yeah.
I always say he looks like a human form of the devil.
And honestly, it's the truth
You
because
did say that before, and it's crazy accurate. That nigga definitely looks like if Satan pulled up was just like, it's me, niggas. That's him.
Yo, Satan
Look at
pulling up
dude
in
right
the
there with the title.
yo, Satan pulling up and immediately looking for niggas is crazy. That's
that
funny.
seems on brand for him. But yeah, nah, he pulled something and let people know. Like they were been putting over his long title reign with the IC title. And it's like, what is he about to do now with his world title? And just a slight point out, he was holding the belt on his shoulder correctly. Um, just let
Yes, he
that be known.
was. That was refreshing as hell.
Bro, he
Yeah.
got a you deserve it chant. He's supposed to be a heel.
That's because these niggas be glazing. They can't just stick to the story. And the fans just can't watch the story. They just
That's
be
because
glazing.
fans are such fucking marks and they want to know these niggas' whole lives and shit. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about his whole life. He's just
Hell,
supposed to be entertaining, bro.
I agree though. I agree.
I mean, I know that sounds horrible. Not that I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that I
No,
don't
I
give
get
a
what you're
fuck
saying
about
though. I
people.
get what you're saying.
But it's just like, fam, you're not supposed to know every waking moment of people's lives, bro. And that's the problem with social media, especially wrestling. Like, the same type of people will bitch about kayfabe being dead, but then be on Twitter 20 and Instagram 24/7 looking into these people's lives and talking about kayfabe's dead. Well, yeah, that's because when I was growing up, I didn't know what the fuck Stone Cold was doing during the afternoon before he came to work and started beating the shit out of Vince McMahon.
I never even considered it. I
Never
never,
even thought about it across my mind
I
that
never
this
cared
nigga was
about Trump at
having,
all.
getting biscuits and gravy with The Rock before they beat the shit out of each other. That wasn't important to me.
I remember.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Yeah,
Kayfabe ruined everything, bro. You mean to tell me Austin was really cool with McMahon behind the scenes? Fuck that.
that's for real though. I remember I heard a story. They said Stone Cold pretty much got whatever he wanted. He was saying like anytime Stone Cold would disagree with Vince with something Vince was doing, he'll just go to Vince. They'll argue for a minute. Next thing you know, Vince started laughing. Stone Cold started laughing. And next thing you know Stone Cold won the match. You knew you lost when Vince started laughing with Stone Cold. You knew the finish has changed. I think Big Show told that story.
But you know what's crazy? Austin went in the dick though because it was just like it wasn't too many times Austin was winning and it didn't make sense, and it wasn't too many times he was losing and it didn't make sense.
That's true. He basically only lost when he got hurt. It was all right. He needs some time off. He gonna lose. All right, cool.
I
He needed
mean,
to lose.
to be fair, you got most of this kayfabe breaking as a recent. Like even Jim Cornette was mentioning, he was like, "Bruh, the Wyatt Six show up on TV, and then immediately after, somebody takes a picture with all of them just in Whataburger, no mask, no nothing." You like, bruh,
He's in a smiling and one shorts.
yeah. It's like, bro, what we doing? That's the problem. Hey
But then it's
man,
also like it be shit like they'll be doing a documentary and they'll be like, oh well, Gunther all his life just wanted to be booed and be a heel his entire life. So then fans start cheering for him because he's a heel. It's like, bro, y'all cheering for the fact that Gunther always wanted to be booed. It's crazy to me. That's the type of shit
You
that goes
literally,
on today.
and it's just like we're trying to help him realize his dream. I was like, well, if you were paying attention, you're kind of ruining his dream. Shawn Michaels, but
Crazy.
Yeah, like overall, man, that shit just people just be stay the fuck out the way and mind your business, bro. Like this how you know it got too deep as far as fans not knowing how to mind their business and like just knowing too much of the backstage shit. Like they fucking made somehow, some way made people like what's that dude name that they like so much? Meltzer, Dave Meltzer, and the other guy that be talking a bunch of shit with him. I don't know his
Brian
name.
Alvarez.
Yeah, that fucker. Somehow these guys are relevant in wrestling fandom for no reason. Like these dudes didn't matter back in the day. Who gives a fuck about what they think? They're fans just like the rest of us. Like all of a sudden that people act like their thoughts and opinions actually really truly matter. Who the fuck are they? Fuck them. Just watch the show. Why does their opinion have to gauge your interest?
But the Tokyo Dome.
Especially when it's two motherfuckers especially when it's two motherfuckers that have never worked in the actual business. They didn't produce no show, they didn't create no shows, they were never wrestlers. So their opinion means even less. I never understood that shit. Like it just when the curtain got pulled back, man, it definitely ruined a lot. But I digress. Gunther did look
Yeah,
like a hell of a heel champion coming out today. I
yeah,
was
nah.
perturbed by who came out to speak to him.
Yeah, he said he was not going to expect no surprises. He's not going to get caught off guard by nothing. And he was immediately caught off guard by Randy Orton because we all were. Because we were like, why is Randy on Monday Night Raw? Well, this nigga's supposed to be on SmackDown, tag team with Kevin Owens or something. And instead, he was like, nah, I'm sick of all this. I'm moving on to I'm moving to better pastures because I got to get my rematch with Goon. And that's exactly what he asked for, his rematch. Because you didn't really beat me at King of the Ring. Like, yeah, you won, but like you didn't beat me though. So let's run it back. Bash at Berlin for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm here for it. Great way to segue his first, I guess, title defense.
Title
to be
defense,
against, to be against Randy Orton. I'm here for it. That's one less competitor for Cody, though. Yeah, we just take it from
They're
Cody.
gonna spin the block on. They're gonna spin the block on that story. We're gonna get to that in a minute before I rip that whole shit to shreds. But I mean, they had a pretty good match at what you call it at when they was in Saudi Arabia. So I think this one will be even better actually. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a very, very great match. I like the little ending part too with the promo at the end after they drop the mics. I like when they do shit like that, where it's kind of like almost like an aside or make it more personable. You can still obviously pick up on the audio and shit, but they're not talking directly in the microphones. I like when they do stuff like that. I always thought that was cool.
That's always a great way of just building more tension without having to yell out to everybody in the crowd. Like sometimes you ain't got to yell everything.
Everything ain't meant for it. Everything ain't meant for that. Like plus, look at the screen, read lips. You don't need to hear everything.
Yo, looking at the screen, hey, Priest learned how to do that back this past Saturday. Shouts out to him.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Priest, bro. Like that motherfucker been killing it. Like he's been coming slowly but surely into his own leading up to Mania. But since WrestleMania to now, Damian Priest been in his fucking bag.
Priest has
Like
been
he was great
amazing
throughout that match. Absolutely.
Like his title reign way better than Cody's.
Oh, by far.
It still is better than Cody's, and it just ended. Cody's is still going.
Exactly. Cody's still champion and still somehow playing catch up to Damian Priest, and he lost the title.
Yeah, no, that's nuts. Let's talk about some big moments that happened tonight. Let's talk about Bronson Reed killing off Seth Rollins. Killing, literally. Like blood coming from the mouth. Like, what was it, 8 splashes from the top?
I counted 6.
It felt like 8 sometimes.
Yeah, it probably felt like 8 to him, but yeah, it was 6 splashes. Like I thought that was dope as hell. Like fuck it, keep spamming it, kill him now. I tell you what, that's a hell. I'm sorry, go ahead, Kudo.
So the crowd kept cheering for that nigga to keep doing the shit too, which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
Like y'all just singing this nigga's song. Y'all want him to keep fucked up.
5 minutes earlier was just whoa. I'll tell you, boy. 300 seconds later, motherfucker was food out there, wasn't
he? Daniel Bryan said it best, man. These niggas is fickle.
Fickle. Motherfuckers was just cheering for him. Now all of a sudden they want blood. And blood is what they got. Nah, this is an incredible. You want to get somebody over, this is how you do it. This is how you make a statement in getting somebody over. From that attack and the damage that it done into who he did that damage to, that moves Bronson Reed immediately into a different stratosphere as far as, you know, being on the main roster. Like he has jumped up into that upper mid card / main event scene. Mm-hmm. Seth Rollins was just world champion at WrestleMania. He's one of the most decorated wrestlers in the fucking company, in all the history of wrestling. And he just decimated this nigga on fucking Monday Night Raw, single-handedly. Kept whooping his ass. The way he just kept spamming the avalanche on Seth was fire. And this motherfucker, every time he started to recover a little bit, like, nah, let me hit him with another one. I got one more for him. Me walk off. Nah, let me come back and give him a couple more. Like, I was like, yeah, keep going, fuck it. Every time he moves, give him another one.
What's crazy is he kept doing the shit, and everybody's out there telling that nigga no, but ain't nobody covering up Seth Rollins, so he can't jump on him, bro. It's just fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious. I'm like, bro, somebody move the man out the way.
Stop jumping, nigga. How about you covering me so he can't jump on me? Because if he covers, he might be suspended.
Right, cover me, protect me, roll me out the fucking ring. How about that? Just roll me further enough away he can't jump that far. How about that? Even if you can't get me out the ring, roll me over twice. Just do something to make it seem like you trying to help for real, instead of letting this nigga destroy me.
Nah, they had no care about that nigga's well-being. Well, I think they partly did. I think they probably was like, all right, he bleeding from the mouth. It's not like just abruptly move his body, but it probably would have been for the best, seeing as though this man hit like 8 splashes on this man back to back. Didn't care. Honestly, I wanted them to keep going, because when they went to the back and they was talking to Pierce, it showed the hospital truck right next to him. I wanted Bronson Reed to pull up on the scaffolding and be like, nah, I'm not finished with you yet, and like dive through the hospital truck on top of him. Like, yeah, that's
hilarious.
I needed that, bro. I need him to OD.
That's not finished with you, and then just dive through the truck. That's crazy.
Yeah, that'd have been amazing, bro. Like, because that's what they did with Braun Strowman in 2017. They had him just OD and destroying everything. It's like, that's how you get people over, man. Like, that's how you do it.
That is definitely how they got Braun over. Braun flipping over ambulances and shit.
Like, that's the way to do it, bro. Like, they really set up Bronson Reed now to like be that guy. Like, he can do it. Like, he actually, for most people now, especially me, like, is fully on believable. Because again, I liked him, but like, he wasn't. I didn't see him on that level yet, because I was just like, his height.
They weren't doing nothing with him.
Yeah, they wasn't doing nothing with him, and his height was just Just wasn't it. But now it don't matter now. He's now elevated.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely wasn't checking for Bronson Reed until this shit here. This right here definitely made me see him in a different light. I definitely got to put some respect on his name now because that was incredible. That's a great, great way to book somebody when you want them to look like a credible threat. Have them destroy somebody who's already been that guy.
Exactly. And this was the perfect way to do it. Bronson Reed going forward. Hey, keep the momentum going for him. Don't slow down momentum. Have him kill somebody else if he has to. Right? Like it's over now. We trying to make a name for ourselves out here, man.
Fuck, I can't say it. All right, man.
I know. It's okay. At some point, don't understand someday. But yeah, man, it's great. And speak of another big guy that was great today, Odyssey Jones. Y'all ever heard of that dude? Y'all ever heard of him? Because this dude been chilling in catering for the past 2 years, probably. Dude stay getting drafted. You know what I'm saying? And we just have never seen him yet. Up until today. My guy pulled up heavy for the New Day. Yo, this man destroyed all of AOP single-handedly by himself. I was like, yo, what is
Yeah,
going
no,
on,
that
bro?
was crazy.
I had never seen this dude wrestle in my life. And I know he was on NXT. I ain't never seen him wrestle. I ain't never seen him do nothing.
Listen. I ain't never seen him do nothing. I only kept seeing pictures of the dude. I've never actually. This was my first time seeing him like live, like moving, being a real human being. I've only ever seen pictures of the dude. That's all I ever saw. So seeing him in action for once, of course, jokes we made about this whole situation, the fact we just keep seeing pictures that he done been drafted twice, but we never seen him. I This was awesome for me. Like the fact he showed up and got the kicking ass immediately looked great. Took out the whole Final Testament.
Bro, it was bro, like
It
Raw
was
was like
solid.
they Triple H set this thing up perfectly, bro. I don't know how, but he did. Like,
Again, booking is everything, bro. Like, listen, your presentation and your booking is everything because it's just like this dude has been a nobody for who knows how long, and then in one fell swoop, in about 2 or 3 minutes time, now it's just like, holy shit, who the fuck is this guy? Like, look at this shit. Why is my man sidewalk slamming both members of AOP, bro?
I said that shit in the Discord, man. It's Bigger E, man. Call that nigga Bigger E.
Bigger E, bro. That's hilarious. That's that's Big O right there.
yeah, I was about to say that. That's Big O. Yeah.
That's Big O. Like the anime. That's Big O. Shouts to y'all if you my real anime heads there, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Odyssey Jones. I get. Hey, listen, if he's gonna be the third to the New Day, I'm fine with it. It's just I feel like long term, I don't know if Biggie will ever be back. Again, he's been doing the stem cells, and he said it's been working, but we're gonna see if that bone forms in his neck. But if it does, if it forms back, and Biggie can return, I know they've been saying big like the New Day would never break up, but it would be so fire, bro. If like they've been chilling with Odyssey Jones, he been a secure member to this group now and everything, and he become established, and he just hit Big E's music just hits, and nigga feel like he been replaced, and he's a heel now. Oh my god, bro! Man, you bring back the 5 count.
Big E shouted him out on Twitter.
Oh, never mind, that's
Shit,
dead.
he
All right,
might
well,
be
Yep, killed that shit.
that's dead.
kill this shit early. If anything, he'll probably be an unofficial New Day member. Or he might just be the fourth member of New Day. Low key, that's a way to revive the group. And another member.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well. Shit. All the other stables got mad other people in it.
You know what's crazy? It is a new day. So what if like they build like an actual new day? Like you have Odyssey Jones, and then you eventually get. We've been comparing Javon Evans to Kofi Kingston for a while. Like what if they actually build a new day and they like pass on the mantle to
Like
him?
like a new day.
Yeah,
Okay, so who the hell is Xavier?
we have not found him yet, but for now we know who two of the members could be. But we that third person we don't know.
See, here's the thing about New Day. This is why they like very underrated as a stable, bro, because they've all been shown to be quite capable of being very, very good overall in pro wrestling. They all have the look, they have personality. They've shown they can be very convincing as heels and or faces. They can go in the ring, and very rare for a stable, all three members can talk.
Yeah.
What stable you've ever heard of that everybody can talk? Everybody can cut good promos. Because I personally can't think of one stable where everybody can cut good promos.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Shield probably. But then again, to be fair, Roman was not very good at that, so I guess no.
I mean, you could try to look at them as a group now, but hell, it ain't even possible to put that group together right now. So if you just going off of individual memberships of people who've been a part of this stable, I guess you could say them to a degree, but while in the stable, none of hell really at the time, none of them could. Seth was okay. He was the best one. Dean was all right. I personally don't really care for his promos now, let alone then. But that's just because I don't like John Moxley. So I will admit there's some bias there. I've just never been a fan of his. Like, but I do give credit when credit is due. I just personally just ain't never been super impressed by the dude. Talking is about what he's best at. I definitely don't care to see him wrestle.
Yeah, nah, I mean
Only group, only other.
they now go ahead.
I was just gonna say, only other stable I could think that comes kind of close is the Four Horsemen. If you talk
And
about the original group, but hell, wasn't really nobody talking, but for the most part, but Arn and Rick,
NWO.
NWO. NWO had 157 members.
I'm talking about the original. Anytime I bring
And
up
you just
NWO, I talk about the original three.
Hogan, Nash, and Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you can count them if you only discount the original three.
Mm-hmm.
I I never really cared for Hogan's promos because it was just brother and brother. The fuck did you just say?
But yeah, now shout out to Bronson Reed, shout out to Odyssey Jones. They literally set the tone for tonight, honestly.
They did. Color me impressed. That was fire.
Color you is crazy. Let's see. The Judgment Day. We thought they were broken up. Well, only two people got removed. The rest of them stayed together. Finn Balor kept the group, and the rest of them two niggas, Rhea and Priest, y'all are out.
They
Finn now runs
really
this faction.
just got rid. My fault. I didn't mean to go real. I was just saying they really just got rid of one person and then replaced another one. So the group really just only lost one member, technically, because one of them just got replaced and the other one just got removed in total. But for the most part, the group's still intact as far as numbers wise. They just lost one. Now, granted, it was the
What I
toughest
was gonna say,
motherfucker in the group, but they did lose somebody.
I mean, if you low key, now that you mention it, if you think about it, they really didn't lose anybody because Carlito technically covers that other portion. Now I know it's a disgusting
Yeah.
portion, but like, but he technically, if you
If
count
you look
him,
at the original group makeup, it was with Damien, Dom, Finn, and Rhea. So yeah,
so yeah, them niggas they still standing strong. So now there is a lot, as you pointed out, they don't got that powerhouse in their group. It would have been nice if they got a replacement for that, but
That group just became a lot less likable. And I guess like that's the I don't know if that's the point because like
yeah.
you when you saw the group it's like, oh man, I like Rhea, oh man, I like Damian Priest. And now that they're out and you just look at that group it's like, I don't like none of these niggas.
I don't like none of these people.
But I think that's a great job of they doing what they're supposed to do. They're
Yeah.
not supposed to be likable. They're a heel. They're a heel faction. They're not supposed to be likable. I want them to let Finn really get in his bag. Fuck it. Let my nigga be Prince Devitt. I need Finn to turn, whatever jackets, vests, whatever he wearing, turn the motherfucking collars up. I need his collar by his temple, bro. Turn the fucking collars up, bro. At the very least, past his ears.
Hell no, he need the Ty Dillinger colors.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, them
that's
Ty
nasty, bro.
Dillinger,
That's nasty.
bruh, them shits was egregious. Oh my god, Ty Dillinger had he had like the Dracula collar that you see in cartoons and shit. Like, what is this? Why is
His
this
call
man collar like
his collar had no business being that high.
nothing, bro? But yeah, that I do need that though. Need fan that had the collars turned up.
No, you're right. Like we need full on Prince Finn Balor. And if we don't get that version, then it's gonna be trash.
I need Prince Devitt. Lean into that. I'm like, y'all already doing a bunch of shit y'all wasn't doing in the past. Like, y'all mentioning Bullet Club on TV now. That's crazy. Because Lord knows y'all wouldn't say that in the past.
Lean into it, man.
Yeah, that's what I needed to say. Commentary was wild tonight for some reason, bro. Like Michael Cole was just spewing
Well,
off shit,
yeah.
and I was like, yo, if Vince was on that headset, Vince would be like, shut up, goddamn it, shut up. Don't say that shit. Like this motherfucker was just wilding with the random facts and shit, which is cool. But I was like, yo, Vince would have whooped that nigga ass back,
Bruh,
bro.
he was just saying so much shit. I was just like, this is awesome. But you know what was dope about it to me? It just lets you know, like, Michael Cole is really good at his job, and Vince was just making this man life hell for no reason. It was
Yep.
like, Michael Cole sucks as a commentator. No, Michael Cole has a fucking 80-year-old billionaire who's who probably is knocking on heaven's door, hell's door, and just won't let go. And that's who's doing commentary for real. He was really doing about commentary. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? Let this dude cook, bro. He know how to do his fucking job.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
It was
All right.
crazy. I remember Michael Cole was talking about retiring soon until they got Vince up out of there.
Haven't heard about it since.
Nope. It went from talking about him to retiring to he didn't re-sign a new contract and everything.
I forgot
I
that
know
was even a
one
thing.
thing.
You mentioned it.
Niggas look happy. Like that's one of the things that's changed with wrestling. Motherfuckers look happy. In WWE anyway, people look happy because that old motherfucker ain't there.
He's talked about it that like, even
You
though
know what?
Pat McAfee has ignited like his love for doing more commentary, and I'm pretty sure the ignition was also ignited by Vince McMahon getting up out his ear.
Absolutely.
Hey, Triple H, I'm thinking about doing this for my character. Fuck yeah, man. Go ahead and do that shit. Not
Right.
no fucking, no, this is what you're going to do. It's what you're going to talk like. Nah, man.
Like, probably Triple H was like, so what you want me to say? I don't know, Michael. What the fuck was you saying when I was wrestling? Say that shit. The fuck? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, let these niggas cook, bro. They good money. Like, everybody just seemed happier. Like, you see, hey, look at his daughter at the show yesterday, bro. She was just chilling. That lady ain't looked that happy in years. She looked like she was genuinely having a good fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Just cool. She be at the shows all the time, by the way. That was just like the first time in a long time they put her on camera. She be at like every Raw sitting in the crowd.
Chilling.
Matter of fact, you catch her on camera every now and again. Then I see people posting on Twitter just like, yo, Stephanie McMahon just randomly sitting in the crowd. Yo, that's funny as hell. Triple H got Stephanie sitting in the crowd like Dr. Phil used to have his wife. That's funny as hell.
I thought the space is gonna get filled on my way out. I lied to myself. All right. Where the hell
That
was
was
we?
a crazy, crazy, crazy statement that you were saying just now.
I know. I had nothing else.
Like, that
Crap.
was crazy.
I forgot I forgot my train of thought. Oh, Judgment Day. Yes. So JD McDonough, yeah, could have fired promo because he's gonna be facing Priest, and yeah, man, Jordan Devlin. He showed people tonight, honestly, that he stood that nigga. All right. He just had to get from behind the tall nigga that was like blocking the shadow. But yeah, he still Jordan Devlin still that nigga. Now he won't be really anything but a tag team guy or mid card guy, but some people can compete at where they at. It's like it's fine. You could be a great mid card tag team guy. Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah. First thing, your choice of words through the last 3 to 5 minutes has been crazy.
that.
But
Yeah.
yeah, overall,
Hey man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Shawn Michaels.
That's why I ain't said nothing. I'm gonna let that nigga say that shit, and people gonna hear that shit. I ain't saying nothing.
Egregious.
Hey man. Find me in the comment section.
But now, like, I think overall, like that promo was great from JD. Like, I liked it. He showed fire. He showed some passion. He showed, you know, good storytelling. It's just like basically telling Priest, like, yeah, motherfucker, you should be out. For the longest time, you didn't want me in this fucking group. And you were actively trying to keep me the fuck out. Now you the one that's on the outside looking in. So now we're gonna make sure you get out and stay the fuck out.
Bitch. That's what he should have said.
Bitch, basically. Nah, fire promo from JD. I loved it. He looked cool. He sounded great. It was spot on for me. And then they went out and had a great fucking match. Just watching that match, like that match showed two things. Priest really is good at what he does. For him to even make JD look that good, and not only that, JD really is just that good. His only downfall is just being a smaller guy.
True. Which I mean, he can't. Can't fix that, but hey, it's one of those things. It's like you just do what you
I
can.
think
I mean,
him having longer hair makes him look smaller somehow.
and makes his cabeza. Is that the word? Cabeza?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cabeza.
Yeah, it makes that also look a lot larger.
That's hilarious. Nah, I don't know. It didn't look like he had as big a head. He's like now that he did when he was in like when I first seen him in NXT UK. He didn't look like he had a overly sized head, but now that shit is like this nigga look like
A Lego.
not a Lego. He looked like a what you called him? He looked like a Funko Pop.
Yo,
He
Fun-
looked crazy as hell.
Funko Pop is crazy. That's nuts. But it's true. He do look like a Funko Pop. And I don't think he can fix that. He kind of just stuck with that.
That's insane. But nah,
Yeah.
it was a really really good match. Then of course they had to run out Judgment Day and get involved because they boys trying to get packed up. They was
No, of
whooping Priest
course.
ass or trying to whoop Priest ass. He started getting up a hand on him. They had to pull out the little bullshit, trickery, and dirty tactics.
Yeah,
Finn was still about to get packed up.
Priest is gonna be an excellent baby face.
He is. It's just his ability to execute just small nuances and shit too. Like when that nigga realized he was like, "Oh, these niggas that attack me," and then hold on, this bitch ass nigga Finn in here. Like his hatred for Finn is so clear. Like I was telling Marquez this earlier today. I was like, bro, that part in the match with him and Goon when Goon was choking him out, and he managed to get out of it and get the pin, and then when he came out that pin. The him selling the fury of this nigga double crossing him where he just forgot about the match and went and grabbed this nigga by his throat. That
Yeah,
was awesome. Cause it was just like that nigga was so furious, like fuck this match. I'm gonna kill this little motherfucker right here. I
As he
like
should
with
have.
Finn. Yeah, I like with Finn promo too though, because Finn could have decent promo. I like what he did when he pulled up that picture and reminded him like, yeah, nigga, like I didn't do this for no reason. This wasn't just out of the clear blue sky. It's a reason for me doing what I did. This didn't
Yeah.
just happen. You just cost me my match, me getting the championship last year at SummerSlam. Or Money in the Bank, rather.
So I'm just returning the favor, my brother. Hey, new Judgment Day. I'm liking it. You can just remove Carlito though. Like he just looked out of place right there. But
nah, man, nah. You gotta keep Carlito, man. Carlito's the comic relief. Man, you gotta keep him in there.
no,
I guess.
Carlito is the Jimmy Uso. You got to get
That's
rid of it.
right. That's right.
You got to get rid of it.
You
Nah,
need a Jimmy Uso, though.
Don't get me wrong. Carlito is funny as hell. He's entertaining in that group. He's been entertaining since he's been in there. But as the new Judgment Day, you got to follow suit, like with the new Bloodline. You can get rid of your Jimmy Uso. Bring in somebody, I don't know, dangerous. Somebody's menacing. They're probably not going to do that, but it'd be cool if you did add somebody that could actually, I don't know, elevate this group. Like you could, even if you took somebody from NXT that's not doing nothing, that won't be nothing, take them up and make them into something.
yeah, but then the
I
shine will
don't
be
know.
on them. I think they want the shine on Finn and Dom and Liv. They don't want to put shine on anybody else because Carlito and JD they don't really need to be in the spotlight.
True.
Shots
means
fired.
She is already established. That is true. All right. I mean,
yeah, they just really meant to be fodder.
Fodder. People that you can beat up when trying to
shouts
get
out.
to a fucking fan or. Um,
Yeah, man. Shouts out to the fodder, man. Sometimes you got to be fodder out here. The biggest sort of moment of the night was the Wyatt Six making their in-ring debut against. They're called American Made now. It's kind of disgusting, but
American made.
you about to have MAGA hats at some point. But yeah,
They right there. They're right there.
if they come out in the,
If
if they
they
said
come
American,
out with some mega hats,
if they come out with the fucking Team Angle hoodies, bro,
I mean,
I
yeah,
will say this: they was getting you suck chants. By the way,
yeah,
yeah,
they
they
was
were.
getting it was giving you suck chants.
go ahead and give
They
them
come
some
out
fucking hoodies, man,
and some pyro.
and some pyro. Give them hoodies and the pyro, bro. They over.
Yo, hoodies and the pyro. I'm with it. I'm with that. It was a great
Give
showing
them
for
the
Y6. I'll tell you that. They pulled up with Bray's music. Entrance was fire. In ring work was fire from both Gacy and Loomis and Eric Rowan. It was just perfection. Like this is everything Bray wanted, all wrapped into one.
nah. This was great. I like this a lot. They looked great. Their presentation was great. Like you said, like everything was dope. Then it was just like little other miniature spots they put in that it showed who like their uniqueness while also paying homage to Bray and to Brody Lee. So it was cool as hell to see.
Yeah, they got their
It was
big dub
dope.
on these niggas. Tag
It
finish
showed.
needs a little bit of work, but overall, perfect ending. And Uncle Hottie celebrated with his homies, bro. That's the way to go out, bro.
I like the
That's
fact that he was just like basically like his brother used to do when Harper and Rowan would have matches. He pull up and sit in the seat, just cooling while they was destroying shit. He did that,
well,
and then he
Abigail
had
sat in front.
Abigail sitting right in front of him. Like that shit was cold.
Yeah,
That
man.
whole sequence was cold as hell.
Now let me ask you this: what is next for the Wyatt Six?
I don't know. That's a good fucking question. Listen. I said before. I was what you know. We've had the discussion before when talking about their whole gimmick, and it's just like they're. I guess you could say enemies would typically be people who turned on and fucked over their family. So I think they that's a built-in way to feud with everybody. If anybody who's stabbed anybody in the back on in wrestling that's still in that company, your ass is liable to get chased down by the YC.
Shawn Michaels.
Well,
Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels.
look, my thing is that like I'm going to guess that this feud isn't over, and they're going to do like Chad Gable versus Uncle Howdy. But what happens after that, though, is the real thing. Because I feel like after they lose this feud, you should probably send them to SmackDown.
Who Chad Gable now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Because you don't want them to interact with the. It would be best for them because you don't want them to interact with Samoa Joe I said Samoa Joe. Excuse me. You don't want them to interact with the Samoans as of yet. But they're going to cross paths at some point in time for sure. You don't want them interacting with them yet, yo. So yeah, you send American Made.
Yeah.
You got
I like
tag
the
team.
Wyatt.
You got
I like the Wyatt Six nigga. I wouldn't wish that on them at all. Niggas put them niggas run up against Jacob. I would not wish that on them right now.
not now. That's we gonna come to that. We gonna cross that bridge when we get to it because we're going in that direction. It's a lot of story there too. So we gonna get there.
And Jacob gonna
But
watch
as
all
of
this next.
now, it's a lot of shit going on Raw that can still be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, plenty. You saw it today. Saw it all today, man. Low key, their next feud, AOP.
AOP.
Yeah,
Who
Final
AOP
Testament.
time?
Final Testament, niggas.
Yeah, I know who AOP is. I said who they turn on.
Oh, never mind. I forgot. I niggas still in the group. My bad. I forgot Paul
You
Ellering's
gonna
still in
say
the group.
Paul
Because
Ellering?
because they turned on him when they first came to the main roster. But I forgot. I think it's back in the group now because he just don't be doing nothing. So I've been forgetting that he there. So never mind. So I guess the next stuff could be a Judgment Day. I guess. I'm fine with it. But Monday Night Raw was great from top to bottom.
Easily.
Next, yeah, probably best Monday Night Raw the whole year. What's gonna happen next week though? I'm praying for it. Hopefully Triple H has something ready because, bruh, this is gonna be one that you cannot top. But we'll see. Let's swerve over into AEW.
I'm out.
See what you do there.
Yo, saying you out is crazy. You can at least try. Like, you don't want to at least try?
All right, man. I'm gonna listen to you talk about it, but I ain't gonna talk about it because I ain't watch it. So
No, it's all right. You can voice your opinions just based off of what's going on. All right. So first things first. All right, it has to be addressed. Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson, career versus title at All In.
oh yeah, that nigga swerve out of here, bro.
Wait, what?
Tony Khan
Yeah,
getting my nigga.
no.
Tony Khan getting my nigga up out the paint, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's been a great run for my boy Swerve. Swerve been the most legitimate champion that they've had. But boy, you think for 1 second they finna let this great white hope retire off the back of this Negro? You
Well,
got another thing coming.
hold on now. Hold on. This same Negro with dreads, this same hood nigga, okay, he beat Will Ospreay.
Yeah, but that's not Bryan Danielson.
But Ospreay also beat Danielson.
But that's not Bryan Danielson. Well, Ospreay is not Bryan Danielson putting his career on the line, bro.
I mean, true, but at the same time, Danielson told his daughter he was going to retire, and his contract just expired about like 2 days ago.
I need you to understand.
He's still working.
Listen. If there was any way to cement Swerve, like in the books as forever that guy, him retiring Danielson.
Swerve is already in the books as that guy, so I need you to temper your expectations.
I know, but this would be
and
like
come to the no. You still trying to eat with the little kids at the little kid table for Thanksgiving. I need you to come sit with the adults, eat this cranberry sauce, drink this beer, and let me tell you about the birds and the bees, aka how Swerve finna lose to Daniel Bryan, aka Bryan Danielson. They're not about to retire Bryan Danielson, bro. I get what you're saying wholeheartedly. It would be fire if they put that much faith into Swerve to have him beat Bryan Danielson and retire him going forward. But Bryan Danielson is going to win this title off of Swerve. Swerve is going to have to deal with Hangman Page for whatever reason. Unfortunately, that should be over with, but I digress. And while he doing that, Daniel Bryanson, he ain't gonna get no whole. He not gonna get a long run or nothing like that, or a whole bunch of title defenses. But he get like a solid 2-3 month run, maybe 1 or 2 title defenses. And he go drop the ball to somebody else. He don't even think he's gonna be champion that long.
Get
It's
ready to
just
get
his
your
last
head kicked
hurrah.
in. Get ready to get your head kicked in, buddy. That's what Danielson told that nigga.
Hit that man
And
with the
that's
fine
happening.
hit that man with the fine speech and get ready to get your head kicked in. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I mean, if Swerve gonna lose this match, that's tough. But I guess Brian gonna be here for longer, and I don't know where he going next, but I guess he'll be here longer. I guess with the belt.
I mean, low key, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
I need him to give Brian the head pat like he gave to Will Ospreay as he sends him away. As he sends him.
Giving that man a head pat after you done ended his career, not just stopping him from getting your title, is crazy.
Yeah, you got to give him the head pat on the way out. But hey, no, maybe you're right. Maybe Brian will finally get the AEW World Title before he heads out. Yeah, watch a man's win the title and be like, "All right, guys, I'm retiring. Thank you." That was it. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, no.
That'd be egregious. Yeah, you're right. Shouts out to him though. We also had some more all-in fun heading our way with Mariah May and Tony Storm. That feud is building ever since she turned on her. I'm also looking forward to that. All in looking about to be a fire show.
I'm expecting a lot at all in. The last few pay-per-views and Christmas.
Hold on. Back away from your mic a little bit. It's sounding crazy.
You're. Can you hear me?
There we go.
I was like, no, I'm with you on this. Excuse me. I think it's gonna be a fire card. Their last several pay-per-views have been very impressive to me. So at least for the last 3 or 4, they've been really good. So I'm expecting a great quality show.
MJF throws the international championship in the trash can and debuts the new American championship or US title.
MAGA Max.
Yeah, full on MAGA action, bro. That dude was just in Mexico, like saying, "Y'all better stop sneaking into this country."
Sneaking into this country. He just should have said, "Y'all sneaking in and taking black jobs." Oh, matter of fact, yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Not on the show. I'll say that in the Discord. But yeah, I was gonna say some wild shit. I was like, yeah, cut that from the show.
Yo, MAGA Max is different right
MAGA Max.
Yeah.
Nah, he and his Duffy right now, as far as that heel shit is concerned, for sure.
Him and Ospreay about to. I don't want to say they go another 60 minutes because that was
a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. I don't need to see another 60 minutes of that match. So just make this one a little shorter. And yeah, I think y'all can make it a little better for the part 2 version of it. Besides that, learning tree stuff with Shibata returning and eventually Hook and Joe gonna show back up. Joe right now I think is filming for like that what's that show he on Peacock?
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I think he's filming that. So that's why he's not on TV right now. So yeah, Learning Tree just gonna be doing side quests with Shibata and Hook and facing them probably. Trying to think if there's anything else important here on this AEW show. that I should be bringing up. So I think that's kind of it, really, honestly.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Y'all watch this. Y'all watch this show. Y'all watch this show every week, and you ain't got nothing to say about it. That's crazy.
I mean,
It's a good show.
we brought up the stuff. I mean, oh yeah, Mercedes gonna face Dr. Britt Baker. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that we brought up the
Now
important stuff.
there was another story in AEW this past week. Since we brought up these two individuals, there was some static between one Maxwell Jacob Friedman and uh, DMD.
Breaker.
So apparently, from what I understand, is she said something. This girl was backstage and heard it and said something to him, and then he pulled up on her. They got into it. She got suspended. I'm like, what the fuck? Because she had possibly said it resulted in her suspension.
Wait. Is this what the thing they was talking about that happened backstage?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, my lord, bro. Wait, hold on. So this is wild. So Britt Baker said something, and then his girl said it to MJF. The MJF pulled up on her, and then she got suspended.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so my fault. You was breaking up a bit. So you was saying about
You
the reason
said
Brie got
Britt.
suspended, right?
Yeah, you said Britt said something about MJF. His girlfriend heard it, went to him about it, and then he approached Britt about it, and then she got suspended.
Yeah, because basically it was like some argument, and they not releasing obviously all the details, but yeah, that's the gist of what was explained happened. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck could she have said or done to where she got suspended, but he didn't.
Somebody that don't sound right. Like, I don't know. All that sound weird, and people just think that they're kind of just making up stuff because
Yeah,
they always
people just making up shit. Of course, that's what they do.
yeah,
But
they feel like AEW is just making that up just because they always got something random going on near All In. But
it's
I
like
don't know. That's weird.
it's always some type of fights and altercations leading up to and at All In.
Yo, CM Punk's is always gonna be peak though. That's the peak one because oh boy, Jungle Boy. All right, we're gonna leave that one alone. But oh yeah, that too. Jungle Boy and Darby Allin are all in as well because blood and guts. That's the way he had to go out. He was either agreed to the match with Darby Allin or get set on fire. So I mean, EVP was like, let's not let him get set on fire on TV. We're gonna agree to that match. So Jungle Boy wanted to get set on fire, which was kind of stupid, but shouts out to him, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty much AEW. I mean, and on Collision, not much happened. They keep showing the hologram dude. That nigga thought was Ricochet, but it was just some nigga named Hologram.
I swear I thought that was Ricochet.
I thought it was too. I was like, you know what? Maybe they might bring him back in the Prince Puma gimmick. Nah, it's just some nigga named Hologram. That's it. Yeah. And then Maximum Male Models debuted at Collision. So
Yeah, I seen something on Twitter with them talking about gently touching tips. I said, I'm out on these guys.
all right. Well, I'm not watching any more of that. All right. Not watching any more of that stuff. Let's see. TNA wise, I believe Dolph Ziggler had his match with Mustafa Ali for his world title. And Mustafa was the heel in the situation, and he lost, of course. And I believe Frankie Kazarian fought Dolph Ziggler's brother, and then he beat him. And as he was leaving, Josh Alexander, who's been on a heel killing spree apparently after what he did to Joe Hendry, he decided to pull up on Dolph Ziggler's brother and kill him. So, yeah, we'll see if he'll get any repercussions for that from Dolph. But yeah, that was kind of the most important stuff from TNA. Dolph's first opponent being Mustafa Ali, kind of nasty, but neither here nor there about that. And last but not least, NXT. And the only thing I want to talk about with NXT is how Shawn Michaels, pun intended, Shawn Michaels, needs to either build up more of his male wrestlers or sign some people and bring them in. Like that's literally his only options here, because the shows are overpowered with the women that are built up way more than the men, and the men are kind of about to be in a hole completely. Because once Trick and Obafemi and Evans are gone, that's it. They're cooked. Shoot, even when Sean Spears and Ethan Page leaves, because Sean Spears is pushing 50, and once Ethan Page goes up too, like once these niggas are gone, like that's it. Like you got nobody. Nobody's built up. You got Alexis King, who does nothing but be in a 50-50 booking. You got what's that dude name? Eddie Thorpe, who's a DJ / Native American. You got Tony D'Angelo, but you don't really do much with him besides the cup, which the cup is nice, but you could use him for more things besides that. Yeah, you guys just don't care about Joe Coffey at all, so I don't know what to tell you about that.
I'm pretty sure Ethan Page will be there for a minute.
I kind of doubt it, but I mean, it can happen.
Yeah, I mean, those seem far fetched.
I mean, it's possible, but I just feel like since he already like shot himself to the NXT titles, like, do you really see him just grabbing a mid-card belt or tag title at any point? Like at that point, I mean, he's already like what 30 something. Just send that nigga to the main roster and throw him
And
in
do
the
what? And exactly, bro. He thrives better in NXT. So if I was him, I would stay there for as long as I fucking could. Because if he goes to the main roster, he's just gonna get lost somewhere.
Not on SmackDown. SmackDown missing a bunch of people. Like you gotta remember, SmackDown is literally like every second. Even today, they just Randy's now on Raw now apparently with his feud with Goon. So like every second, SmackDown just continues to lose niggas. It's like, bruh. You in that mid-card division. Yeah, LA Knight's champion now. It's like, all right, who's his next opponent besides Andrade or Melo?
Exactly. I mean, but you could go through those guys. You could pause. You can go through those.
Hey, yo.
You can do what?
You can feud with those guys.
There we go. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Much better choice of words.
Yeah, you can even depending on how long the feud is, you know, it could take months or whatever, but you have people like lined up right there. Like I said, to me personally, Ethan Page would get lost. He would be fucking Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. He'd get lost in the shuffle.
Okay. I mean, I guess he can stay down there a little longer. I mean, wouldn't hurt. And honestly, I mean, again, they ain't gonna have nobody anyway, so might as well.
I don't know where one of these fucking news outlet Twitter pages said that they could possibly be bringing in Pentagon and Ray Phoenix once their contract is up. NXT.
I did see. I saw some shit that said something too about them filing trademarks for different names of different versions of their names. Him, Pentagon and Ray did that.
About to call that nigga Hexagon and Bird Boy.
Hey, bro, if they call that nigga Hexagon, I'm done with wrestling. If they call Pentagon Jr. El Hexagon, I'm done. I'm done with wrestling, and I will go to Stamford, Connecticut myself to whip Triple H's ass. It's like, bro, you call Pentagon Jr. El Hexagon, I'm gonna rip that fucking pacemaker out. Shawn Michaels.
Don't call that man El Hexagon Chapo. Del Fantasmo.
Just adding mad extra shit. Like, hey, bro, just know.
Then they gonna add him to the Legado del Fantasma.
They're gonna add that shit to the LWO.
Yes, sir. Tagging them with Dragon Lee and them niggas. You're gonna do lucha things all over the place. Oh God. Gotta love it, bro. Gotta love it. But yeah, just that's pretty much it. Yeah, just Sean, add more people to your roster because the niggas you got that's about to have to step up, they are all trash. Yeah, you're not booking them correctly at all. Look what Triple H just did tonight. Odyssey Jones was in catering, eating donuts for 2 years, and look at him now. Like that's literally enough said about it. Like literally, dude had no name for himself, and now he's like, oh snap, this nigga's a top nigga. This nigga probably gonna be in the New Day. He's Big O now. Just off of one moment. That's it. It don't take that long, bro. Just make these niggas make a name for themselves, bro. But yeah, that's all I got. Y'all got anything else?
Nope. Bring on Julia and them.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, the women, I already said already. The women are established. Like they got plenty of women lined up for everything, for both belts, North American and the main one. It's like we got 3 whole new demons about to show up to this roster too. Like they're set for the future with all of them. Like throwing all 3 of those women on the same roster is crazy, bro.
Utterly absurd.
Like, bro, like you got 3 full-on demons. It's like that'd be like if WWE signed Shinsuke, Okada, and Tanahashi and threw them on the same roster. It's like, bro, that's insane. Like, that's see. Their women's division, A1. Men's division, about a good C+. It's at a B+ right now, but it's gonna drop to a C and a C+ soon. So fix that, Shawn Michaels. But with that being said, thank y'all for joining us today at the MVP's Lounge. We'll be back for Raging Rankings on Thursday. I don't know what we're doing yet, but you'll find out once you see it posted. You'll see it. Hey, shout out to hold on. Gotta give a shout out to somebody right quick. If I can find it. I'm just gonna scroll through this thing right here. We go right here. My nigga Chris Salam 3747. Yeah, shouts out to him. Okay, this is what I mean by leave a comment down below. So he pulled up, chest out, arguing and debating with our ideas and our ideology. That's what we want. I want you to challenge us. Okay. We don't care if you wild out. Like, hey, bro, we gonna give you exposition and paragraphs and comments. Like, that's what we like. We like to have that back and forth engagement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta be afraid. Like, we ain't gonna kill you. Like, we just gonna write out long paragraphs.
No, nigga, you're gonna write out long paragraphs that nobody fucking reads.
You still see you're gonna read this paragraph, right?
I ain't, bro. You saw my response. I ain't about to. I'm happy for you.
You gonna read?
Man's called you a goofball, bro.
He did. He patted me on my head and called me a goofball. I was like, hell no, you gonna catch this exposition paragraph. but yeah, shouts out to him though. Like he pulled up, and I like when niggas pull up and challenge ideas with something else. Okay, but make sure you bring your knowledge of it, because I'm gonna bring the knowledge, and everybody here in the MVP's lounge brings the knowledge. All right, we're not gonna just say pure wildness out our mouths. Like, I mean, soul might, but you know, but it's soul. So you know what I'm saying. All right, good. Now we got that out the way. Thank you for joining us in MVP's Lounge today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll see you next time.
We are the MVPs.
must be sleeping under a rock or something.